Hello, hello! Welcome to our Wednesday game streams. We've got some more Sunless Sea going on today. And if you weren't here yesterday, then probably wondering, hey, what? So we've got a VTuber now. This is our temporary one until I can get our PNG tuber a little more fixed up, and then there's a secret side thing being worked on. But that'll be a little ways out. But yes, this is where we are today, and how we're gonna be looking. We gotta keep looking for our dad's bones today in in Sunless Sea. So it should be a good time, I think. Um that said, I don't remember where we were other than we were in London. So we'll see how that goes, I guess. Just waiting on Twitch to load my stream manager. And then maybe we'll be fine. It's thinking real hard. Why are you thinking so hard? That's fine. Okay, I can keep that to the side. And then I've gotta pull up my transparent chat for myself, so when I'm in game, I can see all of the lovely voices. There it goes. Okay. And now we can get started on our lovely games. We put it right there. Failed. Oh, it didn't work. Okay. I'm not about to troubleshoot that right now. Also, as a heads up, I was told that there is maintenance coming over at some point, and the time listed was during stream, so at some point I might have to go handle that. We'll see. I'm hoping they're just super late and they let me stream, and then they come, and then it's not a problem at all. But we'll see, I guess. Okay. In the meantime, what are we doing? Okay, let's see. So we've got 1,300 echoes, so we're banking. We've got 9 out of 10 crew, so we're doing okay. Let's see. The Admiral, do we have any stories? No, and we're packed up. Ready to go on our hold. Let's see. Recent news, we have she never quite oh, that's right. We did a night out and we got started with some romance of some kind. We've got torpedo components. We've got a sea story. Oh, right. Okay, so we went to the city of mirrors, whose name I can't remember. And we ended up with a mirror charm and bad dreams. We're doing pretty good on supplies. Schlintak, or Shinthalak? Skinthalak? Skinthalak. Yes. I think that's what we'll go with. And we've got... Oh yeah, our parabola linen. Who plucks the flax from the banks of rivers that flows through sleep? Do we need this? I don't think we need that. Let me look at our journal. Yeah, all of our accomplishments. We're doing much better than last time. Oh yeah, we went to the, You've been to the aisle where only one face is permitted. Well, I wore two. I wore two faces. Oh, blessed. I got Twitch to work with me. Okay. Oh yeah, we that wasn't last time, that was the time before, I think, that we let our surgeon remove postman status from someone. Oh yeah, we've got the Pirate King's notice. to a degree. We've got favors. That's our lineage. We've got a little bit of suspicion, but we'll be fine. Oh, okay, so in Nuncio. So our postman, we've got accepted by the locals. We've got a little bit of postal secrets. We got invited to work with the dead lovers, but we told them no. I think that offer's still there, though. Objectives, yes, so we're supposed to find our father's bones. We're supposed to find Shellinates, far to the east. The venturous venture a dream and a scheme. He has a plan. I'm not sure what that means. Oh yeah, we fought someone in a duel. Venturer's desire. Find 7 packages of motor salt or 7 devil bone dice. Yeah. Oh, pig moat. Oh, is this the rats? This is the rats. We had to decide between guinea pigs and rats for a nation, and we picked the rats, and then the rats became horrible, horrible dictators. And so now we might be trying to help the guinea pigs. I'm not quite sure. Mostly we want peace between them, but I don't know that we'll be able to. There are powers, stone, storm, and salt. And we have Storm's attention. I believe we had Salt's attention at one point, but we don't anymore. Oh, Varkas. Is that the... Yeah. Okay, so this is the Mirror City. So, we've got the Agnahatri's interest. We got invited to this mansion last time. And they were like, tell us a story. And then we told them the truth. And they were really upset about it. To such a degree that they were like, no, we want you to lie to us. So, we have that to consider. We got the respect of the guard. We helped the tardy lamplighter who was hidden on some women. Visage. So we were a participant in a ritual of telling secrets. Expertise in parts, aware of the higher roles. Because we traded with the moth, I think. I think it was a moth that we traded for. And there was a whole lot going on in Visage. Oh yeah, and then our father's bones. Visit the Fathom King. So that's right, we gotta figure out where the heck the Fathom King actually is. Oh yeah, and then the Dream Lady, she wants to go to Polythreme. We don't know where that's at yet. And then we've got Wary 16, which is fine, because we've got our thing all the way down. So this is almost safe. I don't know when we collected this, or how. So yeah, that's where we're at. So we're all good to go. We don't have any reports, I don't think. These are the ones that we need to find the colors for. I think, yeah, let me look at our lodgings. Unlocked with one area of 16. We can buy an elegant townhouse. 1,000 echoes? No. I'll pass. Consider retirement? No. Okay, I see. So if you buy a townhouse, then you can consider retirement. I don't know that we want to do that, though. Venturer's Desire. That's right. He's the one that wants the bones and stuff. We can't do anything in Roser's Wharf. The lab... Oh, right. We can buy a specimen from him. I'm not sure what for. I don't know that we want to buy a specimen from the labyrinth, if I'm being honest. It seems a little sus, don't you think? I think so. They also want harlot fries, which calling them young siren serpents sounds alarming. Speaking of alarming, we can give them stories, but they don't really like them very much. We don't have anything of interest for them. We got everything out of him because we have a quest from him. We've done our carousing, so I think we're good to go. And just keep exploring, to be honest. We've got lots of things. Let me look at our story real quick. Yeah, we don't have anybody who's looking for passage or nothing. So I think we're good to go. So we will launch. Where are we gonna head? So heading straight east, we haven't done. So we could try heading straight east, I think. And hoping for the best. There's lots of pirates in this one area, though. So that'll be interesting. And we'll have to keep in mind that we need to keep an eye on our supplies. We have 18 fuel, 16 hunger, and we only have, well, 16 supplies, 18 fuel, and then we've got 16 terror, which has us at wary, so I think we'll be okay. We haven't upgraded our boat, and I'm in a little middle about upgrading the boat beyond what we have. Just ever so slightly. Alright, so that's Hunter's Keep. We're gonna bypass Hunter's Keep. From the report... You stand on the bridge with the likely last locket in your hand. Don't you dare forget me. You stand on the bridge with the likely last locket in your hand. Keep it. It's a risk for both of you. Shorebound lovers grow lonely and sea captains die young. Throw it away. With enough time and effort, you could break her heart, or she yours. We're gonna keep it. Close your hand over the locket. I got an achievement. Won a sweetheart in London. The Z air is cold, but the heat of your blood has warmed the metal of the locket. Keep it close. You have a sweetheart in London. You've lost one terror. Okay, neat. That's pretty cool, actually. I like that. And then I know we can also romance our crew folks, but I don't... So far, we've got a really creepy sergeant. Oh. Reoccurring nightmares. You have begun to dream of a vast eye. It knows you. You cannot evade its gaze. A black, unsleeping taste. Again and again you are alone on the wide black sea. The eye is aware. Your nightmare will come upon you from time to time, inspiring terror. Gain restful nights at your lodgings to help you resist it. If you defeat it, you may gain a secret. Oh. Oh, that's nice. Let me throw our bat out. We got anything new? There are no islands. I'm gonna throw it again. We're burning more fuel with the light on, but there's a lot to consider. Okay, I can turn it off, and then I just have to watch the terror. It's got 3 more. Yeah, and we turn it back on. It goes orange. We'll throw our bat out again. Station 3. Oh, is that it right there? Okay, this should be fun. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is Depot A. Let's see. Oh no, this is Station 3. We may infer a Station 1 and a Station 2. We may conjure a Station 4. Oh, that's not concerning. at all. Station 3. Machinery hums behind high steel walls. Up the hill there are visible outlines of warehouses and a building with a spire. The lamps are low where they burn at all. And your ship the only one in Arbor. Train your telescope on the shore. Unlocked when surveyed Station 3. Okay. Church or something else. What? You stand on the high point of your ship and look to shore. There's a steepled building on the horizon, by far the largest thing in sight. No cross marks the top of it, nor any symbol you recognize. You now have one port report. Okay. Need a long box to enter Station 3. Okay. Try a gate. The only way past the walls is an unimposing but sturdy-looking gate of triple-barred silvery metal. A sign beside reads deliveries. Unlock with no more than 0 sous and copper long box. No way in. The metal is steel hard and icy cold to the touch. Attempts with chisels and crowbars failed. Perhaps if you could bring the ship's gun to bear, but no. If you return with a certain delivery, the gates will be open. You'll know if you find it. Not at all concerning. Lock with something awaits you. Sure. No evidence. You walk the quays looking for any little sign that might show what sort of ship's dock here, what they deliver. But you find nothing conclusive. Not even so much as a smear of pitch or a damp footprint. If any ship but yours has been tied up here in recent days, there's left no evidence. Oh, I have been told maintenance will be here in 15 minutes. Alright, good to know. Oops. I've proceeded to close my Twitch on so I can see chat. There we go. Okay, so we didn't find anything. Well, that wasn't very helpful. Where are we at? Oh geez, there's just this one square right here that we've not been through. That's funny. Okay, so let's see. I mean, in which case we just keep heading east. There's probably nothing there for us to buy anyway, too, so. Wow, it is pitch black here. Hopefully there is no critters. Light. Oh god. No! Why? You see nothing, you see nothing, you see nothing. Oh my god. Iron and Misery co-funging station? Demo Island. I guess we'll go to the funging station and we'll see what's up. I think we're all clear. My lord. Alright, so let's dock here. I just... Being chased by pirates is not the way. Only if you are the pirate. Alright, let's see. I&M has a Funger operation here, felling giant Belogus shrooms for building materials, harvesting Coralli for its medicinal properties. It's a desperate little outpost of something like civilization. Up puffs the affable Factor. Oh, hello, Captain! Thank God for visitors. We'd go quite mad out here otherwise. Ha! Quite mad. How can we be of assistance? A bandaged Funger, one of the funging workers, is watching your crew and watching the cloudy air. Unlocked with familiar with tea with the Factor. The poor fellow needs company. Explore, accept a volunteer. Compile a port report, gather supplies. Okay, let's look at our bandaged Funger. Whispered confidences. I can read. The tomb colonist draws you a little way away from the cloudy area. Don't tell her you met me, he says in a hoarse rasp. Her mother cut my voice. Hoped to fix it so I wouldn't be able to look for my daughter. So I wouldn't want to, he wheezes. Didn't work. Operation's never completely effective. Need to know my daughter's well, happy, finding enough patients, getting enough to eat, and so forth. In exchange for the simplest news, he explains himself. I'm her father, he says. Ordinary engineer, not the sort of parent she would want. If you wish to tell the heir about this encounter, you can do so by speaking with her. I met her dad! We're gonna have tea with the Factor first, and then we tell her. Let's see. The poor fellow needs the company, and he can spare an hour away from his schedule. An interlude. You sit on the veranda of the Factor's house, looking out over the fungal jungle, an expanse of green and sour gold. The air is thick with hovering spores. The scones are stale. Even the tea has a hint of mildew. Ew. But the Factor is good company. He shares odd stories about the ice and roses of Arem, the monstrosities of the Sea of Lilies, and a little restaurant in Venderbite, where he enjoyed the most extraordinary seafood. Venderbite, I know. I'd never met a tomb colonist who could cook. But you must visit the place. Do you know it? I do. He has a load of Belogus Fron carted aboard your ship. He waves away your thanks. I've eaten so much of the stuff I fear that I might be transformed entirely into fungus. He leans confidently towards you. It happens, you know. But one does have to eat rather a lot of it first. You can turn into a mushroom? Rando, hey man, what's up? How is it going? Love the new PNG soda. Thank you! It's our little kind of like intermission while I'm working on both a new PNG and then working on a secret side project to get things a little more going. Tea sounds good. Tea does sound pretty good. I have iced coffee at the moment. Popcorn, dude, what's up? I'm super stoked. Have you decided if you're doing, if you're starting Baldur's Gate, or if you're doing, like, Stardew or something first? Also, fair warning, maintenance is supposed to be coming in a couple of minutes to fix something, so I have to go, like, handle the door. So, there may be, like, a point in time where I have to step away, and I was told he'll be here in a couple minutes, so we'll see. Oh, you're starting with Baldur's Gate? Dude, let's go! So I've also been mostly avoiding all the stuff for Baldur's Gate 3 because I want to play it, but I don't have the hardware to play it yet. But I might go live vicariously through you with for when you play it. You haven't finished it because you had to start over. Dude, I've seen so many friends sink 90 plus hours in their first playthrough of of Baldur's Gate 3. It's a very big game, and they keep putting out updates for it, which is super cool. Well, we've lost terror. Okay, good. And we've got more supplies. We've been told about the restaurant and vendor bite. There's so many things to explore in this game. Can we do anything else? I'm playing something that's not a fighter. Ooh! It can't capture the real tabletop experience, but it's darn good. Ooh, okay. I've heard that too. I did 200 plus hours in Baldur's Gate 2. Oh my god. Granted, I saw, with the new total that I have since I'm playing it on stream, but doing a completionist run of it, Hollow Knight, I've got like 210 hours in, and I was like, oh, whoops, I guess. My bad. The business of spores. Of course, items, activities here don't seem that interesting. Nevertheless, record what you can. Yes, because the military wants money and information. That includes the extra content of TOB. Ooh. Some of the, well, we've got enough supplies. I think we'll be okay. And there's no shops. Oh, there are shops. How much fuel do we have? 16. We can buy some. We'll refill. We're at 19. Okay, we should be fine. And then, so that's demo. How did we do this? We're trying to head east. We started heading north. We went very far north so far. Okay, so when we leave here, we gotta head that way. That's what it is. Oh, it was the pirate. That's what it was. We were getting chased by a pirate, and we had to duck them between the things. Hollow Knight I've also never finished. Just in general, never... Oh, geez. I was looking at chat and ran into the... Hang on. No. Just in general, never finish games if they're longer than 40 hours or so because I get distracted. You can speedrun Hollow Knight. There is that. God, that did a lot of damage to... No, because we got shot by the pirate. It's fine. It's fine, we're fine. Everything is fine. Don't text insane. We cut our light on so the terror can go away. We've got our green. We've got our token back. Why is there a pirate? No, thank you. Bonnie's Reef, some distance to your north. That was some music. Port Cecil? Can we go to Port Cecil? Oh, we can! Alright, let me click this. I can't remember if I did originally, but let's go check out Port Cecil. Let's see what they've got going on. With their very sci-fi music. Alright, so we dock. What do we got? A sourceless silver glow, a haven for players of games. We gotta handle our restless nights. We are going to ignore the dreams, and that's it. The sailors are having bad dreams? Sorry guys, if we don't talk about it, it never happened. And then nobody is scared anymore. Because that's definitely healthy. Alright, let's see. What's going on in Port Cecil? Rumpled convolutions of coral fill the water, glimmering with silvery light. The harder you look, the more you see shapes amid the chaos, almost as if they were sculpted. This one could be a crellinated castle, that one a horse's head. A neat little port huddles into the side of a coral island. prosaic imperial docks and houses tucked away in a baroque organic chaos. In that curious silvery light, among the frozen chaos of coral, the scene has the unreal air of a pencil sketch, crumpled and discarded. That's quite the look. I've seen, ooh, one moment, that is maintenance. Let me go get the door. I shall be right back. Okay, they had to step outside for a second, so I'm gonna try and continue. Let me grab this so I can see chat and things. If it'll let me. Um, okay, everything should still be working good. And then I immediately closed Twitch. There we go. Okay. Also, I apologize if you can hear the dog. She big uber upset. Oh, you can't hear? Yeah, she's big mad. I had to put her in the room, so she's like, bro, but I want to meet the people. She's very loud, but she's very friendly when she gets there. Okay, let's see. What else have we got going on for Port Cecil? We've got chess. Chess is popular in the principals. The port is full of exiles, drunks, and washed-up Z-traders. They all play often, obsessively. I feel for her, such exciting new people to sniff. To sniff and to jump on and to greet. She also just kind of likes to yell. She'll look out the window, and if someone's walking down the block, she'll just start screaming at them. They have to She has to let everybody know she's here. Chat has requested that when we get to affiliate and we get emotes, they want a Bork emote of one of the characters in our comic. His name's Clyde, and he's like this big, lonk, maned wolf. So they want an emote of him barking for when they can hear. Hey, come play. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Okay. I'm glad all of chat is in agreement that we've got. We need a Clyde emo. Comic. That's such a good idea for a command? Do you have your... So not yet. So this is the first comic that I'm working on. I'm hoping to get the first issue done by the end of the year. Because while it is collectively 8 writers, I'm the only illustrator. So it's a lot. I'm doing the penning and the penciling and the inking and the lettering, and so I got a lot to do. I don't mind though. It's been quite the learning process, and it's been a lot of fun. Occasionally I post stuff about it on mostly on the Patreon, but I I ramble enough about it that typically it's on Blue Sky and Mastodon and stuff. I've lurked on your art streams, looking forward to it. Oh, sick! Always happy to have a lurker. Okay, so let's see. Be careful, the chess pieces are carved from shintlak. Here in the principles, that can be very dangerous. Oh, the stuff that we have? Hold on, we have that, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, the coral that can be either jewelry or really weird, expensive tea. Which I don't know how you would make tea out of coral. What else have we got? Explore the coral knoll around Port Cecil. Sea laps dark around silvery coral. Humps and columns rise from the coral. A bewildering maze. Go carefully. We could also gather intelligence. I don't have a docile Blemigan. I don't have a chess piece. I have Schlintlak. Unless I need more, but I should be fine. But our Blemigan, he doesn't count? Our buddy. Yeah, we have a... Oh, he's a Gallivanter. And we've got a rat. Let's see. He does veils, mirrors, and pages, and then hearts. Alright, so we go to Port Cecil again. I guess we'll play some chess. One more game. You don't know how long you've been playing. You want a match? Another. The rough coral tips of the chess pieces are smeared with blood. Yours, your opponent's. Oh. But you have begun to realize that your moves recapitulate the movements of the powers of beneath, the flukes and their shapelings, the bazaar that lurks in London, Mount Nomad that prowls the sea, salt, stone, storm. Every move you make, the shape of it becomes clearer in your mind, sharper. Eldritch Horror chess? We've got Eldritch Horror chess, I guess. That's kind of concerning. Oh, 1 second. Okay. They had yelled to let me know they were done. Which is very clever, I like that. Okay. Okay, let's see. That's some worrying chess. That is really worrying chess. That's like... That is Eldritch Madness. Not even Eldritch Horror. That's Eldritch Madness, like, in a chess game. Checkmate, you say. One more game? Your first officer is tugging at your arm. Ignore them. You have chess to play. Oh. Win enough games and something else will occur. You succeeded in a pages challenge. You've gained 1 page. Opening moves. Principality. The coral's changing. So, as we're playing chess, and we're aware of the world around us completely, are we altering the world around us? A low-risk challenge? Oh, I see, and the more you play, the more it'll probably lower. We're gonna go one more time. A disciplined success. Odd thoughts bubble up each time you touch a chess piece. This one longs for home. Why? That one has a secret desire for revenge against the slayer of its rank mate. This will be a queen one day. Those would do better as metal. You taste the metal. You ignore these thoughts, and you move methodically to a victory over your opponent. He blinks. Checkmate? He asks helplessly. Initial gambits? The coral is changing. A very chancy challenge. Only one way to find out. If you flip the board, what happens to the world? That feels like such an intrusive thought, but I would agree, honestly. What would happen? Even more so because I think, if I'm not mistaken, we're kind of in like this huge cavern, this like ocean cavern with all these civilizations. Oh man. Chaotic neutral curiosity. 100%. Okay, we're gonna gather our intelligence. Chess, dreams, silver light. The old inhabitants of Port Cecil carry coral and crustaceans like a disease. Splotched with silvery light, they like to go up to the limestone heights behind the arbor, to lay their heads against the pillars and towers, stare at the roof of beneath, dream open-eyed. Sometimes they speak of things far away. The Khanate work, the smugglers' wars, the Fathom King's secrets. Perhaps it's not all invented. Oh, okay, so all of the coral is like a tuning stone. That's kind of wicked, dude. That's also mildly horrifying. Having a world tuning stone like that. But that's really cool. How do you... Man, do we have our thing still? We do have our token still. What happens if we lose? That's the other thing. If we lose, does something bad happen? Let's see, what do we need? Pages? Which officer does he give? No, he gives us fails. He gives us pages, though. So if we trade, do our odds go up? Only slightly. But they're better odds. We're gonna give it one more go. Oh, and we succeeded! And the game saved. And this is the same text piece. Okay. Developments? Tough challenge. What do we think? Do we think we go one more time? GG. But you've gained a secret. I think we go one more time. I'm tempted. Very, very tempted to go one more time. Yeah. See, this is so bad. I'm falling exactly for the entire description of this port, which is they just obsessively play the chess. A loss! Oh no! Oh man. Alas, your opponent shakes your hand. Time to go, she tells you. But don't worry, you'll be back. Her touch lingers. Her fingers are cold. That's cold as in because of the ocean? Cold because the coral is just draining the blood from her fingers because it's cutting them? Or cold as in, like, deathly cold? I need answers. I want to know. Oh, I could keep going. Nothing bad happened, I don't think. 33. The only difference is the chances of success went down. Oh wait. Okay, we got a secret, so we can Mr. Mechanic, do you or engineer? No, he increases veils. He increases veils. I think our surgeon increases hearts. Right? Yeah. Wait, why is this locked? Oh, because we don't have a bunch of the stuff we need. So no, we can't up our pages. We'll come back. We'll come back. That's what we'll do. We'll come back. We don't need supplies. We have 18, right? 18 and 14. We'll buy some food. We'll buy 2 food. And then I think that's all we can do in Cecil because we used our token too, right? Oh no, we didn't use our token. So we will go explore the coral knoll around the port real fast. So sea laps dark around silvery coral. Humps and cones rise from the coral. A bewildering maze. Go carefully. Oh, we've met some. Oh, privateer encampment. Let's see. This was an empty cliff top above the bleak waves, now blazes with color. Striped tents, colored flames, the music of panola and kettle drum. Mustachioed women and languorous men play chess, carve bones, eat cats, and polish their terrifying brass weapons. These are Iron Republic privateers, privates who contravene the very laws of nature. Oh. Attack. No. We will not. They are numerous, but lost to wine and music. You will have the element of surprise, but it's very hard to know exactly what those weapons will do. Let's see. Creep close and eavesdrop. The Republic is privy to the gossip of hell. Creep close, and you may learn impossible secrets. The secrets of hell are tempting, man. So I think we'll go with that. A hive of murderous bees? The Republicans conspire gleefully, entangled and multifarious Piggin, French, English, Polythrimic, the languages of hell. You can make out words here and there, liver, thunder, expunge, consume, but it's hard to resolve them into sense. The longer you listen, the less sense it makes, until you begin to fear what effect their infernal whispering is having. When your bosun turns to whisper to you, and you only hear the bleating of a goat, you realize it's time to retreat. Oh. That's nice. Yup. I think it's time to go. I think that's where we're at. Okay, so now that it's time to go. Okay, so with the time to go, where are we heading? We're still heading. We're still heading at an angle. We're supposed to head straight instead of this way. Eep. Okay. So let's launch. So then... I'm gonna throw the bat out, but I'm pretty sure the bat's just gonna ping at the port. Yeah. Oh no, it said there are no islands within range. Discovered Brock's Reef. Wreck of the Emperor Wolfgang. I'm fascinated by it being the Emperor Wolf. What is this? There's a port there. Khan's Glory. Nephirite Quarter. Oh wait, how do I get in there? Well, that's some music. Oh wait, I think I see how I get in there. I don't... Maybe? I love this music though. I don't know that I can go under those. Eagle? There are no islands. Well, I mean, there's that down there, but... Is this above the water? Oh, it is! Okay. So we can't get in here. That's a ship over there. Okay, so we could have gone to go see the Khan's Glory, a place of stately isolation. Yeah, fun music, right? I really like this. Here are the palaces of the Khan and his court. Each a fortress to itself. Sleek lords and ladies in belted robes, breakfast on balconies. An unlikely antelope peeks at you from a park. Guns rotate easily on motorized gimbals. Ooh! So, there's a lot that is locked. Is it all locked? Mildly. Okay. We've got one option, but what do we got? Just in general. Slack of dark drop coffee beans? Offer a gift to the leopard. The royal clan of the Khan himself has a notorious weakness for coffee and his court will follow suit. Yo, honestly, me too. I too have the... I too have a weakness for coffee. Petition for access to the Nephirite Quarter. The Clan of the Leopard grants trade licenses to foreigners. This gives access to the Nephirite Quarter in Khan's Heart to the south, allowing you to sell goods there. Offer a gift to the Taiman. This clan is named for a sizable, ferocious fish of the surface. They have a fondness for drowning pearls for some secret clan ritual. Plead your case with the Taiman? Oh, okay, so then this will lower your suspicion, but we only have one. Ask the leopard context to intercede with the Taiman. If your Kagian suspicion has risen too high, the Taiman can help. The leopard may introduce them to do so. Ask your Taiman You can be a spy, is what this sounds like. You can go back and forth between the two clans and be a spy. But our only option... I just started a pot brewing myself. Very nice. I made some iced coffee earlier with the Keurig because the new one has that option on it. So I've just been binging iced coffee. Let's see. Cruise past the clan palaces. Khan's Glory has a steely beauty. The clan lords are ever suspicious of spies, and those gun emplacements are vigilant. Let's go. Strength and brilliance. Light blazes from every gate and window. You glimpse guards in gleaming uniforms, subterranean gardens of mauve and purple, hanging ornaments of scaled carnelian and jade. Statues of warrior Khan's past. The water is dark and calm. The sentries watch you with calm distrust. Ooh. You now have one. The white and golds are watching you. X menaces. Kangian suspicion? Kangian suspicion. The Khanate distrusts all foreign nations, but London in particular. Oh. You succeeded in a Veils challenge. Oh, that's good. Oh, speaking of, let me switch our officers back. No, no, no. We want our tinker back. Our rat. So, I think that's it that we can do. Okay, so then we'll head south to those ones. Since we know now that we can... Oh, discovered wolf. Interesting. And there's Timon. So there's eagle, wolf, Timon, the Nephirite somewhere over here. Oops. Turn our lights off. Oh, the Khan's Gate. Yeah, Nephirite Quarter. So then we know we can go into the bridges, so then we can go down here. The Khan's Heart, Copper Quarter. So we turn the light off since we're so close. Well, dock. The Khan's Heart, London's rival. An oasis of light in the salt black waste. Canals thread the painted city, street lamps glow, and water taxis putter. Seek a commercial license? The Kangians dislike merchants, and they dislike foreigners. Foreign merchants induce paroxy? That's a word. Paroxysm. Paroxysms? Yes. Paroxysms of antipathy. Perhaps sufficient bribes will buy your way into the Neophyte Quarter, or Nephirite Quarter. Time in the tea house? Game is a vocab trainer for real. Yes. There's been some I've been told by family members that I use a pretty big vocabulary when I talk. So, Imp hi! DMing D&D, but here for the lurk. Love the shirt. Thank you! Have fun with D&D! My but my family has told me before that I use a very big vocabulary, and when I'm like just like speaking in general, to the point where like, occasionally they'll ask me like, "Hey, you just said this word. What does that mean?" So the fact that I've got a the fact that this game is giving me the occasional trouble is really cool and very fascinating. I also don't know what this means, so I'm gonna look it up because I want to know what paroxysms of antipathy mean. We're gonna learn together. Okay, so paroxysms. A sudden attack or violent expression of a particular emotion or activity. A paroxysm of weeping. Okay. Oh, and there's a volume thing, so we can hear what this says.
Paroxysm.
Paroxysm. I was so far off. Paroxysm. Okay. And then antipathy, I'm assuming is anti-empathy. A deep-seated feeling of dislike. Aversion. So foreign merchants induce strong, violent emotions of dislike and aversion. Noted. I think it's like paroxysms. Yeah. I have had benign paroxysmal positional vertigo, so I know that word at least. First off, oof, and that is typed in past tense, so I am glad that it is in fact past tense, if it is past tense. Oh man, okay. So we could get a commercial license. Time in the tea house. The Copper's Quarter offers comfort to foreigners, but the prices are, to put it mildly, mischievous. 50 echoes for a tea house? Unlocked with menace, suspicion, no more than 19. You have 1. Unlocked with terror, 1. You can hire a crew. Purchase fuel at an outrageous price. 50 echoes. Ludicrous price. Pay a storyteller? The storytellers in the square of cedars wear brightly colored Crafton-like clothing with silk sashes, in contrast to the more sober, subterranean dress of the citizenry. For coin, even foreign coin, they'll sing epics of their nation's history. Some condition caused by crystal in your cochlea, so it can happen to anyone, but there are exercises to help them move out of your cochlea, get dissolved back in your body. It's common in the elderly, I guess, but I was lucky to get it at a point maybe caused by stress. Oof. It's kind of neat though. Basically, the little micro hairs in your cochlea tell you how your head is positioned. The crystals rub them when they shouldn't, which makes you think you're spinning, basically. Huh. That is kind of neat though. That is really fascinating. That also sounds really horrible if you are like me and get motion sickness. Because it just feels like perpetual motion sickness with the spinning. Oh, we can get a port report. Oh, you can't get a port report. That's the Kanai generally assumes that all foreigners are spies or worse. It would be a shame to disappoint them, but it might be dangerous to prove them right. I don't have enough veils. Establish a spy? If you're caught, it'll mean trouble. If you're successful, you can tap your network later for intelligence. The dark spectacled admiral and the voracious diplomat, among others, will be very interested. Well, I don't know a diplomatic agent. Unpleasant to have it happen out of nowhere, but neat biology to learn about. I think we're gonna go with seeking a commercial license. Not here, surfacer? Surfacer? Question mark. But the Kankians have been generations underground, and to them, all Londoners are surfacers. It seems you'll need to go to Khan's Glory, the nearby palaces of nobility, to seek license. Oh, we have to go drive back. Got it. Oh, okay, so we should have come here first. I don't know that the tea house... I don't know that the rest of this will be an almost impossible challenge. Got it. Story awaits you next... Oh, we didn't get our something awaits you token because we weren't sailing long enough. Okay, alright, in which case, I guess we'll head back to the Khan's Glory. And then we're gonna go around though, because I kind of want to see what else is around here. If there's any other ports and stuff. This is a really neat setup though. They have like a bunch of floating, essentially a bunch of floating con shadow. Okay, so that's this way. They got a bunch of ports around here. That's really cool. What do we got? Discovered Iron Quarter? Oh, that's around here. Discovered Con Shadow? Oh, it's just, like, full on straight. Okay. That's a lot of boats. It's all boats. Should I be alarmed by that? Wanderer's Haven? The city that swam? Long ago, the Khanate turned its back on its warrior traditions. It has no place for pirates and would-be nomads. So here in the shadow, the exile make their home amid 100 wrecked, grounded, decommissioned ships. Acquire a doomed monster. Oh, a doomed monster hunter. The rebel lords of the Khanate are hungry for the secrets of the Dawn Machine. One among their number will volunteer to die for you should you provide what they need. Which is what? An element of dawn. Or I can report, I guess. Conniving, debauching, speechifying, drinking, singing, speeching, poeting, and now and then a drunken duel. Very occasionally, a savage ritual murder. Alarmed by that, but maybe they are friendly boats. It does not seem that they are friendly boats. They don't seem to be friendly boats. Oh, that's it? Or I can get a doomed monster hunter eventually. Okay. Sure. I'm a lump. I just... The whole thing is very low. Okay, so that's Iron Quarter. Oh, there's a lot of guns. So I wonder if they have the guns there to maybe dissuade the pirate folks from... I'm not gonna try to go into that. I don't need to go into that. I can just keep chugging this way. Far off, very far off, someone screams. Okay, so we're gonna go back this way. Oh, and we have our token now, so something else might be unlocked. Okay, so we go back here. That's still locked. Everything is still locked. So we need to get our hands on some coffee. Is what I'm learning. Okay, so we need coffee for the Khanates. Where are we at? It's still relatively east. Okay, sure. Turn our light off. So we'll go up and around just to see if there's any other ports happening. Oh, they have like horse statues? That's really cool. Discovered the Abora Gate. What would be cool to eventually do is... Right now that got ominous. Oh. Ship. Pirates. Please? No? I'll pass. Oh god. Just let me in the water. Wow, this music got really tense. I'm just trying to... Guys, please! No! No! We're not trying to get into combat. I'm actively avoiding combat. No! No, no. The Khanate War Triumph. No. They're not even pirates. They're... Oh my god. There are multiple ships. Why? The House of Ancestors? That's cool. What am I supposed to do with that? You're just eating fuel and food now. The music's really cool, but it's so tense for being chased by some of the Khanate. Close call, I don't know. Listen, we're just trying to find our dad's bones. I see the ship up there. Oh, now we've got the good fun music. Wanderer's Haven and the Khan's Shadow. We threw our bat out to see if there's anything else close by. No. We'll do it again. Oh, the tides of Pate some distance to the south. What else? What else have we got? Oh yes, I know the tides of Pate are there. We hear those voices that will not be drowned. This is the Sea of Voices. We are close to the Pothrium, where nothing is truly... The hair hints at spiders? What? There's so much text happening. Another ZB's corpse floats by the Shelenate. The Polythrene is somewhere that we need to go. In general. What is this? Wow, this looks like an area I should not be in. We're gonna do a hard turn real fast and maybe not deal with spiders right now. Let me see. We'll go north to that. Oh, restless nights. We ignore our bad dreams. That's a lot of spiders. And I like spiders, but like, woof. Discovered the Shelenate? Laughter from the foredeck. Is that a giant succulent? Sashatown? Where's the port for this place? Oh no, turn around! No, please. We'll go around the other side, I'm sorry. Wow, the music on this side is just... alarming. Discovered the giant pole. Discovered Parisa's Reef. discovered Shabbleport. Okay. Shellinate, a shell as big as a wild dream. Waves lap the slabby sides of a vast turtle shell, bigger than any cathedral. Shellinites loaf on wooden docks around the shell sides, staring sullenly. Lamps hang like decorations in a festive butcher's window. All around you, the sea is rank with scraps of ancient flesh. That's alarming. Shore leave at the Shellnite. Beer and roistering are cheap here, but the hunters of the Shellnite take their roistering seriously. You can't be sure your crew will make it back safely. Your iron quality, oof. Meet your contact. Okay, well, we'll do our court report. No matter what details you try to record, the stench creeps in around the edges of the sentences. The Shellnites watchful despite the reek, movements among the miasmic scraps of long-abandoned monster carcass. Frequent duels where the stink is thickest. Wow, okay, so this place smells horrendous. And then we'll... Tales for the Bone? The Scrimshaw Chronicler. A scrawny man squats beneath an awning of Gant-colored whaleskin. Bring me your tales, he cries. Tales for the bone. Bring him a tale. See what wonders he can work. Pay the chronicler to inscribe a Z-story onto a hunting trophy. And you'll receive an outlandish artifact. Oh... So, there are times where you should go monster hunting for the creatures. But I don't want to do that. Uncle Ankle's lean place. Carboy of Primordial Shrieks. You can buy Stygian Ivory? The black bones of Z-monsters make for startling corsets. Whispering trophy case? Oh yes, the drowned man is humming tonight, a song in the water like the bones of fish. Mount Nomad's heart. In the depths of the mountain lay a great egg of smooth gold. Once every hour it pulses with slow and deadly light. Sealed and triple sealed with wax. Because primordial shrieks can be sealed with wax. This is just as weird as the crate of souls we can buy in London. I don't know what that's for, but it perpetually concerns me. A casket of sapphires. It was the laconic general who named the Cornelian coast. Then she discovered it was full of sapphires. Imagine her embarrassment. Oof. But nobody sells any supplies, is what I'm seeing, which is a shame. Okay, so Gant pull. I mean, we're gonna need supplies here soon. We've got the money, but we've got to find somewhere that sells them. So there are no islands. That's a sea monster. What is that over there? Ribs? Oh, what happened? That old fury, a Zalar has run mad. She roams the ship, cudgel in hand, smashing comrades to the deck. She cries, "He is angry! Oh, he is angry!" Oh. So, capture alive. Perhaps you can confine her until the madness passes. Your iron quality gives you a 45% chance. Talk her down! Your heart's quality gives you a 20... Oh. Or we could just straight... Ugh. Man... She's already killed one man. That... Bro. We're gonna be down a shipmate again. Ah. The. If we try... Okay. Do I have something... Oh, I can't... I can't change my odds. I... Ugh. The sea is a harsh mistress. Barely contained, your crew brings her down in a shrieking heap. You drag her off below decks. I am that old fury, she is howling. For a moment, in the glim light, her eyes seem to swirl the gray of storm clouds. You no longer have the gods of the Z Storm's attention. Oh, okay. You now have one prisoner. Take them back to London for other purposes? You lost 2 crew. Oh yeah, because... Oh god. So I lost 2 crew because she killed somebody and then we had to put her in the hold. Dang it. Yeah, those are just straight ribs. That's really neat. I'm not gonna go in there. Mostly because I'm pretty sure that has monsters in it. Oh my god, why is there combat? No, Crew 77, hard pass. As opposed to kids. Eater of Names? No. Oh, it hasn't noticed us. That's good. I'm gonna cut our light on real quick. Oh, that's the wall border. Okay. Eater of Names sounds friendly. I think you and I have very different definitions of what sounds friendly. Thank you to the music, who we got near the spider den again. Oh god, turn around! Turn around. No thank you. Hard pass. Go around the other side. Luminescent beasts like eyeless dolphins play in your wake. Because that's not ominous at all. Surely a good omen if the eyeless bioluminescent dolphins are hanging out. Now we're back by the Spider Island. Savior's Rock, some distance to the south. You can port it, this thing? Sure. We'll port at the wreck of the Nocturne and... Yeah! Shrouded with shadows, wrapped with webs. The webbed hulk of this once proud vessel refuses to be dragged beneath the black waves. Oh, we can't board it. Oh, okay, so we have to head to Savior's Rock. Okay, we'll head to Savior's Rock and... Yep. Where's that at? No, just down? Okay. We're still looking for our dad's bones, which we're looking for the Fathom King. I'm trying to figure out where he's at. Savior's Rock. Okay, not the web. What is happening? Reoccurring nightmare. Watch. The sea... Oh. The sea is bright as milk. False stars above are black on a pitchy bed. Something is watching you. Its gaze enfolds your boat. You're transparent as glass. Also, Minna, I don't know if I said hi. I know I read your message. But hello, welcome. I genuinely can't remember if I did or not. I feel a little bad, but hi, Minna. How was it going? Flee the nightmare. Turn the helm and flee across the milk bright sea. This will reduce nightmare strength. If it reaches 0, the nightmare will fade entirely. If you have any restful nights, they will reduce difficulty. Go deeper. The eye wants to learn you. We'll let it. Increase nightmare strength. Reaches 5, you'll confront the nightmare. This is dangerous, but you may win a secret. I don't think I want to win the secret. I have other ways I can get secrets. An escape? The sea churns in your wake. You pull away from the eye into the shallower waters of waking, but terror clings. You gain 2 terror. We've got fearful. We lost 1 menace of nightmare strength. You succeeded in a heart's challenge. Okay. That's neat. We gotta turn around, though. Go this way. Hopefully Savior's Rock has some supplies. We're starting to... Yes, Illumina was a terrifying moment. Okay, so while we're on this side, avoiding all of the ginormous spider webs. Oh, okay, the Tides of Appetite. That's moving over there. I'll click this. There's still spider webs. Savior's Rock is some distance to the east. Okay, so we want to go this way. God, we've only got 8 supplies. So is it, like, in the spider nest? Savior's Rock, north. Oh, it'd have to be. It has to be. Oh. Wait. Can I not go in here? Oh my god. Wait. Is this not a dock? I thought this was a dock. Let me stop real quick. Hold up. It's not a dock! I don't want to be in here. Why? I don't want to be in there. No, thank you. Okay, so where are we going? That way? Where the tide was? I think we're just... We'll see if Forlorn and Endure have anything going on. Discovered polythrium. Hey, wait, we needed to go there. Do you have a dock? We have someone on board who wanted to go here. You do have a dock. Good. I hope you sell supplies and fuel. I've got the money if you've got the wares. Come mingle. Okay. Here is screaming. Oh, that's charming. Sounds super friendly. 100%. Taciturn clay men, evasive clothes colonies, walking like humans. Cobbles that groan under... On the hills above, a palace villa of marble, but even that writhes like... Oh, God. Okay. Writhes like buried bones in an earthquake. So everything, all of the stones are alive and moving. Ask about the House of the Keel for the unsettled salvager. Ah, yeah. That's the ancient captain. And Venerbite said they would advance her search for Lady Black. Sure, let's go. When flesh carved stone, the claymen profess ignorance. The This is uncomfy. The benches wail too much to be sensible, but there is an ancient, long-winded harbor wall that remembers. The house of the keel made exiles of themselves, it says in deep, crotchety tones. They boarded their ships and took to the sea then. Far from land they took axes to their ships, sank them and followed them, man, women, child, into the depths. In the abyss they built their fathomless churches and resumed their worship of Lady Black, spirit of the deeps. The unsettled salvager holds onto your arm for support as you walk back to your ship. I need to dive again, she whispers. Grant me a suit, please, Captain. You do have one in your possession. You could allow it the next time you set sail. Oh my god. I tend to avoid writhing things that I normally expect to be stationary. Me too! I do not want to deal with a writhing, wailing bench. That is... I've got, like, the heebie-jeebies after reading this. No. Don't like that at all. She knows what she must do, so she has to throw herself into the ocean, I guess? Do we have shops? Oh, come on. Yeah, the whaling certainly kicks it up a notch. Yeah, how is the bench, like... Oh my god, I have questions I don't want the answers to. So can you sit on the bench? Does the bench get mad if you sit on it? Like, is this just a living creature or person, or what is it considered? Carry clay men to London. Are they passengers or cargo? What? They're certainly the easiest passengers imaginable, just unless, one turns out to be an unfinished man. What does that mean? Okay, so we'll get a poor report. The king with 100 hearts rules from his palace above the city. He's never seen. He makes no treaties with other lands. There's unrest in the air. The claymen you speak to are obedient and humble, but they speak nervously of those who are not. The maimed, the rebellious, the unfinished. What is happening? I thought the island with the rats and the guinea pigs were weird. Or like the Visage where we had to like pretend to play a part in like this whole weird thing going on, this like huge living play where they tell secrets after a certain amount of months and remove their masks and like trade occasionally or something. But this is like a whole lot worse. 30 echoes to reduce terror. Honestly, it might not be a bad idea to reduce our terror. Our terror is pretty high. Even if it is that much. So let's go. We've got Haunted. Drink beer that wails from cups that sob, if you like that sort of thing. Why? Why are the cups crying? Why are they crying? What's wrong with the cups? Why do the cups cry? And the benches wail? And the buildings writhe? We talk to a wall? What is happening? This is just... No, sir. No, I do not like that sort of thing. I very much dislike that sort of thing. I too also dislike that sort of thing. Yeah, pass, honestly. God, that's just... Maybe no one takes the time to ask the cups if they're okay. I would like to ask my sobbing cup if it is okay. Did it have a hard week? God, I can't. Did you have a hard week serving patrons, Mr. Cup? Were you a part of that old YouTube video? I'm so sorry. Like, God. Oh, man. How much cargo space do we have? Oh, we've got plenty of room. Why? Who's calling me from Pennsylvania? No. My gracious. Okay, so... I was the one cup, hear my despair! That's it. That's why the cups are crying. Oh man. Right, you don't have any supplies. I'll take the Glaymen, but I don't know if they're gonna get to London. We've got plenty of cargo space. Each one lies down in its appointed position next to the other, nested snugly head to foot. We are for London, one explains to you. Honestly, I get it, but still have no idea how to help them. Do we put the cups in therapy? Would therapy help the cups? What therapist would be qualified to console the cups? There's so many logistics here that I want answers to. We put the cups in therapy. That's it. That's what we're doing. That's the answer, clearly. I don't think there's anything else we can do with the polythreme. Maybe some Beauty and the Beast character. Are they in this universe? Considering the benches and the walls we're talking, I think to some degree, probably yes. You're screaming. Oh my god, I understand now! Why it's you're screaming! Oh my god, what a horrifying place to walk into. That has gotta be... Oh my god. I can't. We're running low on supplies, so we're gonna head back to... Oh, we might be able to pick up supplies from Nuncio, actually, since we're so close. Yeah, let's go see the rats. Let's go see the rats. Let's see how the guinea pigs are doing. Discovered Obey. Oh! So all of their stuff is named after the king. So it was Obey, Forlorn, Come Mingle, I'm assuming is maybe quite literally a literal, like, wording. Am I heading the right way? Yes, okay. So then it's considered Obey, probably because the king wants them to obey. Hello? What is this? That looks ominous. Fathom- The Fathom King! Wait! I need that. Hang on. Oh, come on. Okay. Permission to dive. Right. Okay. The unsettled Salvager has requested a diving suit so she may descend and find Lady Black. A spirit understood to dwell in the abyssal deeps. You could grant her permission and a diving suit, and allow her to throw herself into the blackest black. Or perhaps you could bring her back to London and commit her to the Royal Bethlehem Hotel. Let's see. Give your permission for the unsettled Salvager to dive. It is what she wants. Or we can refuse. It is dangerous to be too long underwater, outside the protection of a submarine. After 7 minutes, the fear set in. After 14, the visions start. After 21, there is no return. We've been carrying her around for so long, there's no reason to deny her. To rise no more. You help the Salvager don the heavy diving suit. The two of you are alone on the deck. Your crew has refused to be present. Once dressed, the Salvager clanks over to the gap in the railing. She stares down into the black before turning to you. She holds her hand over her heart and leaps backward off the deck. A apocyanic spray bursts from the Kanzi. Exactly 21 minutes later, the line goes taut. You draw up the line, but there is no one in the suit. You draw up. Only ancient axes and adzes discolored by salt, tied to the suit with strands of kelp. You now have 5 outlandish artifacts. Ooh! The unsettled Salvager is willing to sail far to find her. Well, we've done it. And the Fathom King is somewhere this way. Actually, wait. Okay, God, hang on. Alright, this is what we'll do. We'll head to Nuncio, we'll get supplies. We're gonna hope they have supplies. I think they had supplies when we were there. They should have supplies. So we'll get supplies from them. We need to head a little more south. And then we'll head back to the Fathom King, and then we'll drop our really concerning claymen at London. Is this Nuncio? Yay! Oh no! Nuncio is the... oh my god, the postman! I don't remember if they have supplies here. Wow, no pirate for you. The all-shaking... Oh, I let my fear reach 90. Whoops! Okay, shops. Yes! Okay, good. We've got 13 fuel, 14 fuel. 14 supplies. Do 1 more fuel. Okay. Our cargo is... Our hold is full. Okay, we go to the story, Nuncio. We'll grab a port report. Oh, this looks different. Cataloging all the peculiarities of the place takes many pages. The tailor who imports gilt buttons and braid just to be able to keep everyone's uniform in condition. The fashion of wearing a post bag with nothing inside, wearing it open, upside down, torn apart, or as a hat, wearing it any way that will show it doesn't have letters in it. Then there are the sitting rooms, papered and cancelled stamps, the remote pomegranate curd on toast, the commerce in rat corpses, the hatred of cats, the absolute custom against ever issuing a paper invitation for any event, no matter how formal. It's the familiarity, the not quite London-ness of the place that makes it all so odd. I'm gonna assume the music is because we let our fear reach 90, and I'm assuming we probably go insane at 100. Can we get rid of fear? No. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, that's not good. We can't get rid of any fear right now. Where are we close to? We could go to Gator's Morn. And then to London. What's going on in Gator's Morn? We definitely can't turn around. That's for sure. Oh, there's a port there. I swear when I played, fear was always my downfall. Never figured out how to lessen it effectively. So I know the light has something to do with it, and I try to keep up with the light, but the light also eats fuel, so that makes it kind of hard. What is this? Is a port right here. But I don't want to go back to have to go forward, because we have supplies. Our issue is fear. But I know if we get to London, we can get rid of the fear almost entirely. So I think... Okay, yeah, so we're gonna head to London, and then drive all the way back. We're gonna dock. Or no, we can't dock because of... Or no, that's a lighthouse. Yeah, okay, we have to keep this on, I think. Yeah. Ooh, we're gonna be cutting this so close with our fear, I think. We heading the right way? Yeah. Yeah, that's our, what's happening? Oh, the reoccurring... We're gonna flee the nightmare. Your new total is now 0. That's phenomenal. What? Nightmares end! Your dreams have passed. Oh, good. That's good, isn't it? Your menace's recurring nightmare quality is gone. You lost 1 terror. Your new total is 20... It's 91. Yeah, we are having a hard time. Have you played Dredge? It has a similar fear mechanic. So I have played part of Dredge. I've not finished it. That is a game that I picked up, really liked. I even bought DLC for, and then got uber distracted. And then hadn't picked it back up. So that's something that I gotta get it back to. Honestly, after we finish Sunless Sea, honestly, we might do Dredge on stream, and I'll start over, because I could not tell you what was going on anymore. The DLC I had grabbed, because it was before Iron Rig came out, so I think that was the, yeah, it was the Ice Sea one. Okay, let's see, so if we dock here, do you have a way I can get rid of some... fear? No? Maybe? Okay, we'll explore the Morn. The view from far above. Oh, right. Okay, so you can think about different things. So we're gonna think about our sweetheart back in London. Yes, good! We've lost our 10 terror, 10 hours. Reading multiple things at once. Okay, good. So we have a chance. We have a chance to make it back to London, which is good. We get back to London. Light, laughter, warmth. Remember a little while, and then go on with your voyaging. Okay, good. We've done it. We've done the thing. So then from Gator's Morn... Yeah. It's kind of just this way. Oh, but this area has a lot of pirates in it. Yeah, because that's Patrick's lot. We had to run from a couple of pirates from here before. Okay, so we travel along. Yeah, that music was definitely because we were at 90. Okay, we can turn this off because we're in a light. And then... She's kind of chugging on to London, I think. There's Saints Haven. I don't think there was anything interesting going on at Saints Haven immediately. Oh, we've got our token back. I'm kind of okay letting the light eat our fuel a little bit at the moment. Yeah, I understand that. That's me with nearly every game. Yeah, it happens. I'm trying to think what the last game I completed was. Oh, well, we finished Papers, Please on stream. I think off of stream, the last one I finished... maybe another Crab's Treasure? Oh no, there was, Killer Frequency. Ooh, I need to be heading north. Killer Frequency was a really good game. But it's also the kind of game that you can kind of play in one sitting. An Old Friend? I was hoping I could do more than just keep you company, Shrimars. I do have a little medical training. What? Could always use another surgeon. They never came aboard. Into the air, you snap awake. No one is here. Only the lamp swings as if the cabin door had just been closed. Or, perhaps, as if a passing beast had rocked the ship. Yeah, single-sitting games are great. They really are. They make you feel very accomplished. Because you've completed a game. And, you know, there's like a really specific feeling with, you know, Quaker's Haven. We need to keep heading north. There's a very specific feeling of accomplishment when it comes to completing a game. My light's on! Why is everything red? There it goes. Rowena's Rock. Nope. Oh, no, that's fine. That's the boat. That's the boat. We're supposed to be there. Okay. Any little lights is just suddenly, oh no, pirates. I love getting lost in long games, just so bad at finishing them. Same? I think... So, Dead Cells is one of those games where, because of how continuous it is on, like, perpetual dungeon crawling, it's one of those games that, like, kind of having to, like, stop and go back to every so often, because it's not really something you can finish in a sitting. Return of the Oberdin is a really unique, not terribly long puzzle game if you like detective puzzle-style games. Oh? I'm gonna look that up. I'm always, my Steam wish list is so aggressively long. I'm so bad at that. I'm gonna look that up. Let me see. The Opera... Turn up the Oberdin. I like the style of this. This is very different. An insurance adventure with minimal color. Overwhelmingly positive. Can I get... where's the description? Steam? Lost at Sea, 1803. The Good Ship of Oberdin. Ooh, I'm gonna have to add that to the Steam wish list. Honestly, it looks really cool. The graphics are super unique, and the figuring things out part is sometimes hard, but it's really interesting setting. Ooh, we're definitely gonna add that to the Steam wishlist. Oh, what is this? The Revenue Man. Her Enduring Majesty's Customs Service works closely with both the Ministry of Public Decency and the Masters of the Bazaar. Today, they have selected you for an inspection. Don't cheat them. Oh. Let's see. Let them do their worst. You have nothing to hide. This will also reduce your suspicion if your suspicion is 5 or more. Unlocked with no more, so we don't have any sunlight-filled mirror catches. We don't have any unstamped crate of brilliant souls. We have no crates of human souls. And we have no romantic literature, because romantic literature is banned in London. Declare all controlled goods. Talk your way to the search. Set something aside. But we don't have anything to hide. Vexed and frustrated. They roam your deck like wolves. They tear through your belongings like termites. At last they leave. Menaces. Suspicion hasn't changed because it is lower than 5. Okay. The lights of London welcome you home. A breath of relief. As soon as the gangplank touches the quayside, the terrors of the deep sea lighten. Walk taller, smile more readily, but what dreams may cling? Yeah, you're basically the insurance person on this boat that showed up, and the entire crew is gone, and you have to figure out what happened to everyone. That has even more of my interest, because that just makes me think of an insurance person having to deal with the dinosaur ship that shows up, and I think the second original Jurassic Park movie, where like the ship comes to the mainland with the dinosaurs on it. I think it's like the T-Rex and the baby Rex are on the ship. Like I would feel bad for the insurance guy having to deal with all of that. Oh yeah, yeah. I think that would be kind of problematic. That'd be really fun though. That's such a unique perspective, being the insurance person on a ship for where nobody's left. All right, so now we got our terror went down from to 50. Good. You need terror 51. You have 50. Collect messages from the arbor. What's this? Something has changed underneath. Someone wants to sign on. That's all for now. Another day. Oh, we've got a free evening. And the rose market hasn't changed because it's higher than 0. Okay, so first things first, we... Oh, wait. What do we... Wait. Not this. Put a prisoner ashore. Yes. Oh. Wow. So... hand over a prisoner for sentencing. The High Court of Admiralty will determine their fate. Or we can sell the prisoner to the orphanage. The orphanage lies deep in the lightless labyrinths of the districts of spite. It accepts guests of all ages. That's... we're just gonna hand them over to the Admiralty. Justice is served, intones a constable. You could wish he makes it sound less like dinner. Yikes. Nevertheless, you've dealt with the matter honestly. Your crew are a little reassured. Oh, okay, so that's what the crew wanted me to do. That's good to know. Never a bad thing when the crew gets reassured. What about what about the guys? Is this the no? Where are they? Did they just like get off the ship? Oh no, they're right here. Good day, I will not cause trouble. Yeah, we're in London. How do I get them off the ship? Alright, hang on. Are they on this side? By chance? No? Okay. We'll talk to the scholar. Because we have outlandish artifacts. Our antiquarian favor increased. We will continue selling them our outlandish artifacts. Aquarian favor continues increasing. Okay. That didn't do much, but good to know. Okay. So we leave the university. And then we're gonna oh, the button's right here. The button. The choice. Deliver claim in. This is where they want to be, or at least where they're supposed to be. Ashore, one by one they rise, uncomplainingly, with no trace of stiffness or discomfort from the long voyage. The deck resounds beneath their heavy tread. A shroom yard manager waits on dock, tapping her foot. About time, she says. Here's your payment. Come along now, you. There's a good construct. I don't know how to feel about the fact that she's, like, dog-talking the claymen. Alright, so now we go to the Admiral. We submit our port reports. So, we submit Port Cecil. The principles of Coral. I have no idea why anyone thought that settlement was a good idea. Okay. Nuncio? Ah, yes. The place that lures away postmen. One hears no end of complaints from the Postal Service. Station 3. Excuse me, just let me call a colleague in. Omitted. This is my colleague, Mr. Villian of the Ministry of Public Decency. Mr. Villian, this good captain's report is here. If you would care to... Yes, the fire is already lit. Let us... There we go. Now only ashes remain, and it might have cost such a lot of trouble. Thank you, Captain. We appreciate your discretion. Here's your payment. Need no trouble yourself. What? Imagine being a postal worker down here. Yikes. Right? What's even more concerning is when we were in Nuncio the first time, one of the postmen approached us and asked our surgeon if they could make them no longer a postman. And for some reason, this consisted of me not being allowed in the room as she did whatever it was she did, and then her returning with a scrap of skin from this dude. I don't know what's going on with the postmen there. But they also make a big point to make sure they have no paper on them. So, like, no paper money, which is why they trade in rat corpses, and, like, why their bags are always flipped around, and... Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with the postman. It's a little weird. And in this report, they read this report that they wanted, and then threw it in the fire? I don't know. Not a clue what's going on. Okay, so Polythurium. The king with 100 hearts. What a useful fellow. Without his exports, I'd be delivering my own coal. What? Hold on. Without his exports, I'd be delivering my own coal. Does that... Bro! Is the coal alive? Is the coal... Oh my god. I can't. There's so much. Is the coal alive? There's so many things. The Shellinade. Is it still as revolting as they say? What about the smell? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only thing we wrote about was the smell. Karma! Hey, what's up? Hello, how is the weather down below? Living coal makes me think of Ghibli suit sprites. Why is the coal alive? So we went to an island where everything was alive, and when I say that, we talked to a wall. The mugs that we had to drink out of were sobbing. The benches were wailing. It was not a good place to be, and the admiral that we were talking to just said he's the king of that island is super useful. Was it Poly? Yeah, Polythreme, I believe so. The king with 1,000 hearts. Um, he made a comment that the king's super useful because otherwise he'd have to deliver his own coal. And the only thing I can think of for that kind of response is the coal delivers itself because it's alive. Or they're using the claymen as coal, in which case that adds an extra horror to everything. Polythreme exports claymen. Yeah. So then the claymen are fuel? We're refueling coal with their boats with the claymen. There's so much happening. My lord. Con Shadow. Well, these are always fun. Come on, let's hear it. Report submitted. Other officials gather round to hear your tales of bloodshed and debauchery, and the jokes about the con that the Shadow produces so efficiently and so entertainingly. The one about the con and the donkey produces the roar of patriotic laughter, and encourages the deputy recorder to unlock the departmental drinks cabinet. They're laborers, they're golems. Unpaid labor! They seem like buddies, honestly. They're kind of freaky. But no more horrifying than the benches and the living mugs. You lost 5 terror. Oh, good. You've gained 1 favor. Yeah. So they were having a good laugh at that particular report. Then we went to Demo. They're freaked out that I went to the gate. Okay. Oh, that's it. Do you have any other... We don't need any assistance. We don't have any vital intelligence. Unlock when Supremacy London? Interesting. Submit your port reports. Speak of moves in the great game. I don't know what that is. Yeah, do you need anything? Visit a port and we'll be interested in the port report. Visit places of particular interest and we'll be interested in strategic information you gain thereby. We will pay you well, don't worry. We understand you can't be expected to act entirely for the love of the Empire. His lip curl. What's left of it? The coal mostly comes from hell. Oh, that's fun. So he doesn't need anything else. Okay. So we still don't have any harlot fries. Or lodgings. So... Unlock terrors when you have 44. This will reduce your terror, heal a wound, and give you... Yes. We should do that. The rats keep you awake of nights with their muttering and skirmishing, but the bed is warm and the door has a lock. Have you played Fallen London? How far into the game are you? So I didn't even realize Fallen London was like a complete other thing until I think the first day I did a Sunless Sea stream. A friend of mine hopped in and was like, "This isn't Fallen London," and was like super stoked. Wait, I am falling. I've never played Fallen London, and I only recently found out it was a game. And then did I see you playing this a few? I think you did. I believe so. But yeah, I've never looked into Fallen London. And then after, I found out it was a separate thing, I decided that I didn't want to look into it because I don't want to know all of the information just yet. Once I finish this, I will probably go look into Fallen London and go discover all of the weird secrets and things that are happening in the background in this. As far as how far I am into the game, this is our second captain, but we are doing significantly better than the first one. And right now, I did the one where we are looking for our father's bones, instead of like getting wealthy or something like that. And then here, let me pull up the map. Let me hit continue, and then close this. We'll pull up our map. So this is kind of how we're looking. We need to get to the Fathom King, which we found out is over here, I think. So we had the claymen to drop off in London, so we did that, and we needed more supplies, and we had a bunch of stuff, so we chose to go from here all the way through. Fallen London is a lot, yeah. I played for a year and feel like I only scratched the surface. I didn't pay though, so you're limited in how much you can do a day. Oh, I didn't realize it was like a paid-for game. Huh, neat. This is what we're looking for. Okay, so we can do a night out. Oh, yeah. Matter of luck. Luck quality gives you a 100% chance of success. Let's go. Marvelous night out. Sea shanties, fine food, and the warmth of a pub fire, and something more. Now of recent news. We lost 5 terror. You were fortunate. Okay, good. The trouble and romance. The night in Wolfstack, you find yourself sharing a table with the likely lass. Don't think I came down to the docks just to see you. I've got business here, but alright, it did cross my mind that you might drop by. We lost more terror. Oh, let's see. Fallen London mostly takes place in London itself, so there's not as much overlap as you might fear. Sunless Sea can be bad about explaining ordinary facts from the Fallen London setting that you might learn just walking around the streets in London. Oh, okay. I've heard a little bit that the lore between Fallen London, Sunless Sea, and Sunless Skies, their overlap isn't great. We could get a new recruit. Engage an officer, the irrepressible cannoneer. You're looking for a gunner? The sigil-ridden navigator? Let me guide your ship. I know the sea, how it was, how it will be, please. The headaches only stop when I'm working. So they increase, so that one substantially increases iron, this substantially increases mirrors and veils. 20 echo. So we could do a cannoneer, or we can do the sigil-ridden navigator. Like, what is a rubbery man? Not that Fallen London explains them, but you see them, so there's not so much question what the phrase even refers to. Rubbery men are squid-headed humanoids who live in the Neath. Oh! Like Cthulhu, but not quite. Like his children. Do we want to increase our iron or our mirrors? I think we're going to increase our mirrors and veils. Because we went with the veteran background, so our iron is already pretty tough. So we'll go with this. We have to appoint him. Thank you. Ah, my god, the air. The air, it's clear already. Let me chart a course for you. So he's always got a headache. Our poor guy. Alright, let me... Has that tattoo grown since you last looked? That's alarming. Let me speak to you. Spend a secret to improve your mirrors. Unless it is higher than 100. Actually, yeah, we could do that. Let's go. We can keep increasing our mirrors. He is eager to instruct you, like a drowning man striking for air, but he struggles to put words to his understanding. Does the sigil give him his insight, or is it old learning he failed to forget? Huh. So let's do that, and then we should probably up our hearts too. So, can we do you for hearts? No. No, we have to talk to our cook. We're at 32. We're at 49. 41. 42. And now we have no more secrets. But when you put the phrase rubbery man and clayman next to each other and talk about the clayman a lot, it creates the wrong impression. That's very fair, yeah. Okay, what do we got going in our hold? 17, so we just need more supplies. What's this? A restful night. Right, we have a restaurant recommendation and vendor bite. We have our locket, mirror charm, Z-stories, recent news, the Neath bow. We still have to find where these, the colors come from. Journal. We're climbing in accomplishments. Okay, so... Hold up. I saw something that... Oh, it's just the sigil thing. Okay. So I think we're good, because there's nothing we can do with this yet. Still. Oh, Shintlak. I forget how many L's are in the name. There's like 3. There's so many. We did play Shintlak chess, in... What is it? Port Cecil, maybe? If it's not Port Cecil, then it's... No, it's... Wait. No, the Shilonite. That's what it is. Over here, we played with the weird tuning fork coral chess pieces. Okay, we gotta get back over here. Nope. Oh my gosh. How many times can I hit the wrong button? Alright, so let's get chugging to the Fathom King. I think Port Cecil is just port. Oh, it might be. It's one of those. The one built on huge coral outcropping. Yeah. Okay, so we need to go south. Oh, I didn't grab any more supplies. It's fine. And there's a sea monster up there. I'm glad I started heading down. Is the stream stuttering for anyone else? No! No creature. No! As far as stream stuttering goes, I have been told that occasionally it'll do that, and the only thing I can think of is it is probably because I stream on a laptop with no Ethernet connection to the thing. I think that is likely at most what it is. Oh, this is the Red Island. Okay. I was just gonna see if they had any. Oh, they don't have any food supplies. Guys, I wanted some food supplies. No buffering here, but some choppy on the PNG. Ah, yeah. Okay, let me see. Let me adjust where I'm sitting at. Okay, let me flip over to OBS. Let's see. Okay. It may have been because of how I was sitting, maybe. Looking at an OBS, it seems fine. Let me look at the Twitch manager thing. Stream manager says it's fine now that I've clicked into OBS. I'm not sure. We look up, and it looks up. To look down, it goes down. To the side. To the other side. Does it seem okay? I genuinely can't tell anymore on my end. Because, OBS says it looks fine, and the stream manager, Twitch view for me shows it's fine. You have more movement. What do you use for the PNG tuber? I use BTube. Oh, okay. So the PNG tuber that I used before, I used VideoTube Mini, which is VEADO and then Tube Mini, and then this particular one is VTuber Kit 2.0. So this one's like a proper little VTuber. VideoTube, yeah. And it happens every now and then. It's fine now. Maybe when you're boating more. Oh, probably. So I use. Oh, darn autocorrect. It happens. Yeah, VideoTube is also what I use for my little PNG tuber. And then this, like I said, it's VTuber Kit Mini. Or not Mini, oh my lord. VTuber Kit 2.0. Which, it's a free kit, and then everything's like super customizable. So if you've ever seen like the Jessup games and stuff, it has that, but it's also got the capability of incorporating your own assets into it. And then it has little like tie-ins for Twitch. So if I do this, and chat can do it too. So like this, I can get like hit pats, and there's boops, and then I think the other one is doodle because there's a marker. But sometimes my hair's in the way for when the marker shows up. That's awesome. Yeah. So that was head pat, and then there is a boop. And then doodle. Oh, yeah, see? Now there's a star on my cheek. I think there's a star, there's a bunny, there is a star, a bunny, a oh, there's like one or two more. Why can't I remember what it is? A star, a bunny. Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy because I don't know. There's like five of them. Well, there's four of them. One of them I deactivated because it just kind of looked like an onion, I think. Um, and it kept just like picking that one for the most part when I was testing it out. It just was almost always the onion, and I was like, all right, let me take this out, and then maybe it'll fix. And it seemed to have fixed for the most part. Why can't I remember the other two? Oh man, that's wild. But yeah, there's those, and then you can connect them to. Oh, a heart! There we go! And like I said, sometimes it puts my hairs in the way. So, a star, a bunny, a heart, like I said, I think there might be one more. Or it might be those three. But you can also link it to like subs. So if I had subs open and people did like they did those, then it would calculate how many subs per pats it would do. Or I think the other one is boops that I can do it with. Well, it does, because I wear glasses, so it does struggle a little bit with the eye tracking, but it's not that bad, honestly. And it tracks like your blinks and stuff, and for the program, it's honestly really, really good. Oh wait, can I? And it lets you have toggles, but I don't know if it'll let me do the proper toggle or oops, hang on. How do we get to that toggle? Because it's like a specific keybind. Is it this? No? It might not, I might not have that toggle set up properly. Oh no, I don't have that toggle set up properly. Okay, that's what then. But essentially, the like F1, F2 keys can be toggled for like different character outfit saves and stuff. Okay, that's way more advanced. Yeah, it's really cool, and like you don't have to worry about rigging if you're not using like a custom model and stuff. If you're just using like their character builder, it's really cute, honestly. My favorite thing is like if you have like because they have like bunny ears and antennas and stuff. My favorite thing is that those are movable, so when you're moving around, they'll wiggle with you. Or like how like the earrings that I've got on, they wiggle and they move a little bit. Just little stuff that's entertains my brain cell, honestly. Okay, let us get back to our rats. Okay, so we set up a rat kingdom here. Help Marino resolve a dilemma. An aide runs over. Hairless advisor! Return to us. Praise the tide. We need your wisdom once again. Okay. Dilemma on Pigmoat Isle. The aide takes you deep into the chicken woods. A terrible state of affairs, hairless advisor. Our young pups turn from our traditions to new and foreign ways. He shudders as he points at something in the middle of the clearing. A crudely made jackal mask sits in a circle of sticks, a bead of shintlak carefully placed in each eye. There are stranger customs underneath, so you can preach tolerance or advocate for stern measures. We're gonna preach tolerance. The aide examines the mask. He takes an experimental bite, then what? Oh yeah, that's fun. Yeah, why did you bite the mask? You bit the mask? Is that what happened? Then shivers. As you say, hairless advisor, we will turn a blind eye for now, though I fear for our future. How can our pups hope to defend our shore if their hearts lie away from our culture? You've resolved the dilemma for better or worse. Okay. Quest repairs. Compile a port report. Oh yeah, and we could steal the rat star if we really wanted to. Oh yeah, we could go talk to the cabbies. Oh, the survivors of the war have been sent to the swamp where they ponder their failure. Rat guards patrol from atop. Right. They became not great. We can't. This guarantees the rat star will cost 5 veils. Smuggle food. Attempt to broker a union. How much spirit do we have? 4? We'll try to broker a union. Hail Marinia. Chief Engineer Edgar is a pragmatic rat. He listens to your proposition and agrees to discuss the future. The Senshao, no less proud for the mud in her fur, holds firm on her people's needs, but is ready to compromise on a few of their wants in particular. We renounce all our claims to, she almost chokes on the words, the Rat Star. Ooh. That's a big deal, because that's the whole thing they were fighting over. The chief engineer sits back. His whiskers twitch happily. The Rat Star, you say? In that case, let us talk terms. Oh. Well, I forged a peace between the rats and the cabbies, but at what cost? Okay. The armored cavvy is so cute but gallant, isn't it? I really like the art of the cavvy guinea pigs in their armor. It reminds me of the person on Etsy, that I've seen that does quite legitimately make like medieval chainmail for guinea pigs to wear. Okay, let us keep going. On the horizon, a sickly yellow light glimmers a moment, then fades. When I was here last time, did I talk about the scurvy thing? I don't think so. I don't recall any talk of scurvy. I need to head south more. No. Leave me alone, Mr. Pirate. I see you down there. Whoa. Let's see, where are we? Okay. This is fine. There are no islands within range. Still no islands within range. I'm gonna turn our thing off for a second. Oh, burning blue! A hiss of horror from the lookout. The glim lamp at the front of the ship is sputtering and arcing, fizzing with blue light. Even as you watch, the blue fades, but it is not a good omen. Attempt to calm them. There is a perfectly natural explanation. Spin them a story. We're gonna attempt to calm them. Light meets dark. The darkness underneath is more than the absence of light. It's a physical presence which distorts the shape of the world. Your light melts the darkness, restores sanity to the world. You explain something of this to your sailors. It's not the first time they've heard it, but they seem slightly less nervous. Oh, that's good. Oh, speaking of light. Into the lights we go. Then out of the lights. Where are we heading down? Is that another lighthouse? Restless nights. We ignored the horrors. There's a light there. Oh my god, there's a pirate. Why? And now they see us. Oh god, I just wanted to be in the light for a second. Skylar's End. I think we're all clear. There's a sort of bonus layer to the rat-cavy conflict for those who know some biology trivia, because what the cavies describe as their curse matches the symptoms of scurvy. Oh, 1 second. We'll take a pause at Nuncio, and I will continue to read chat. There's something there waiting for us anyway. Okay, let us dock. Let me see. Their curse matches the symptoms of scurvy. They came to the island after a long and terrible voyage. This is clever in part because most mammals can't get scurvy. Primates are weird for having lost the gene that manufactures vitamin C. Cavies/guinea pigs are the only rodents who have lost the gene. So of course, talking rodents wouldn't even know what scurvy was and think it's a curse. So the cavies are very sick and dying from lack of vitamins. And you know where all the vitamins in meat are? They're in the liver. Oh. I gotcha. Oh, that's rough. See, now I feel even more bad for siding with the rats. So that's why the cavies say that only devouring the livers of the rats suits their pain. I feel bad now for that. Oh, jeez. See, after I had sided with the rats, because I didn't have a choice, I kept losing my challenges to get them to be peaceful to one another. I felt really bad, because I was like, that felt like the wrong choice to make. But this also sounds like, the guinea pigs would have just eaten the rats after a certain point with, how that went. So many layers and tidbits in these games. There really is, and it's really cool that they're incorporated. I love games with just an aggressive amount of lore like that. Or just thought put into it. Oh, is this where the Fathom King is? Discovered Lorcan's Port? Fathom King's hold is some distance. No. So the Fathom King is still a little bit out. Okay, the Fathom King's hold, Lorcan's Port, named for that most enterprising of drownies. Phosphor cells burn green as somewhere below the king waits. Oh, so this is the Fathom King's hold. Like an iceberg, like a bizarre master's scheme, like the Neath itself. Most of the hold is invisible. You can only see a tiny portion of sculpted coral. The rest waits below the surface. The Fathom King's bone rooms and aquaria, his pearl snares, and his dining chambers. Descend to an audience with the Fathom King. The Fathom King is the lord of the drownies, those dead who won't stop swimming. By some accounts, he's the lord of all who die at sea. Bring him a story to tickle his curiosity. Permanent shore leave. Perhaps your sailors would like to take the air ashore. Trade for drowning pearls. Compile a port report. The porter watches you write. She says nothing. Okay, we're going to do an audience with the Fathom King. Yeah, the cavies are suffering, but they're also monarchists assets who are utterly brutal. Also, if you side with him, their king is massive and fits the description of a capybara. Oh, that's kind of cool! Oof. So really, there's no really good option when you're picking between the rats and the cabbies. Let's see. Speaking to the porter has skin of a shark. Ooh. She has a drowned woman's eyes. It is not permitted to look at her hands. Yes, she rasps. The story is sufficient. She opens the valve of pearl and permits you to pass into the conduit. Ooh. The throne oh no. The throne cyst. This is the salt-blown heart of the hold. The Fathom King floats in his throne, a gem-starred bowl of sea stone the size of a banqueting table. He's wearing a dressing gown of purple brocade soaked dark with salt water. He leans his chin calmly on his hand. Beneath the surface of the water in his throne, his hidden regions pulse constantly, insistently. Discuss the matter of your father's bones. I've come to plead for Zaylor's life. Witness an execution? Ask a boon of the king. Guinea pigs and capybaras are closely related, both native to South America, the land of giant rodents. Guinea isn't a real place. It's an archaic Spanish term for generic foreign land, so the term got applied to a lot of foreign things. 1,000 years ago, it may have originally referred to a principality in Morocco. Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna talk about our father's bones. Your complexity. I have more personal petition. You know something of my father, or what remains of it. His complexity is watching you. His eyes are cold as polished stone, but a smile lurks in the corner of his mouth, like an eel in ambush. Ask for assistance. Your complexity, there is a question only you can answer. To open the final gate of my journey to my father's bones, I ask this boon of you. We can speak of other matters. Why did the Fathom King give your father a knife? What was he doing in King Eater's castle? So we can ask for help, or we can ask for information. We are going to ask him why he gave our father a knife? What was he doing at King Eater's castle? Your father had his reasons. The heart is destiny's engine, they used to say in a ream. Your father knew that. He wanted to free himself of his destiny. The king yawns. He paid me for my help. He failed, and so you are here. Perhaps one day your son, your daughter, will stand before me and ask where your bones lie. Or perhaps they'll ask me for a knife. You can review the Fathom King's request in the Curiosity section of your Gazetteer. Okay, so we can ask for assistance. Little favors. You are fortunate, the Fathom King announces. I only have a few small requests. Fulfill them, and I shall tell you what you need to know. Bring me the heart of a legend. Bring me a light from the sky. Bring me a willing guest to stay with me forever. These are little requests? Witness the end of the eldest among its kind. Bring me word. Bring me the fruit of an eternal tree. Bring me something scientific, modern, cutting edge, I believe is the term. My bride enjoys that sort of thing. He sits back under Regent's, pulsing with expectation. You seem quite capable, he addresses carelessly. I'm sure it's not too much trouble. So, fulfill the Fathom King's requests. He has requested a legend's heart, a miracle of science, skylight, a willing guest, an account of an eldest's end, and fruit of an eternal tree. Speak of other matters. Come to plead for Zaylor's life. Witness an execution. Two silent guards in throned exoskeletons drag a babbling drownie forward. No, she shrieks. I am no friend of spiders. I have never purchased silk. It was a gift, your complexity. I have always been loyal. Yikes. Or we can ask a boon of the king. We can only do one. May have brought a king a story gift. You may ask a gift in return. It's impossible to know what you'll receive. So what do we think, chat? Do we want to witness an execution, or do we want to ask the king for some help? Ooh, okay. What do we... That's why there's multiple places called Guinea in Africa, Southeast Asia, and South America, with Spanish explorers calling each new foreign place the same word for the foreign land, like Rome calling every non-Roman barbarians. This is all why the large North American fowl is called a turkey, because the British went through a phase of referring to every foreign thing as from Turkey, because all the Asian trade routes went through Istanbul. Ooh, rough decision, right? What do we think, guys? An execution or a favor? Also, can I just say, I love his art. His crown is, like, embedded into his skull. Or, like, flows from his skull. And then he has, like, the same spines hanging from his back. He looks really cool. I vote a favor. I'm also thinking favor. Oh yeah, creepy but cool. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with the favor. Sea coal, black fire, the king intones. Risen from the sea, remember me with its vapors. He smiles directly into your eyes. Yikes. The audience is over. You return to the surface. Hunched, plated, scuttling slaves haul baskets of wet coal behind you. We got fuel! Yes! Oh my god, we needed those. We can't get... Oh, because we don't have any more sea stories. Perhaps your sailors would like to take the air ashore. Captain, I walked ashore at the edge of the coral caps. The drowning sported there. They called my name. They said I could join them if I partook of the feast. Their eyes were red pearls. Captain, I dare not sleep. There is such a hunger on me. Oh, you've gained 10 hunger. All of us must eat. Oops. And we've got more terror. Whoopsie. And we will compile a port report. Those granted audience return dazed, awestruck. The king is not generous, but occasionally he is fair. You've got a lot of stuff to do. Oop, that's not what we wanted. We wanted this. Oh, it's got like its own little thing that it pulls up. That's cool. Okay, we've got a story. No. Hold. Right? Journal, maybe? Oh, yeah. Journal, because curiosities are in here somewhere, I think. Yeah, your father's bones. Oh, good. It kind of tells us where... Okay, good. Okay, so it kind of tells us where we need to go. The heart of one of the great monsters, Mount Nomad, or the Tree of Ages, perhaps. So we haven't found those yet, but we can definitely get there. Sunlight, or something which will pass for sunlight. So that might be something in Farkas. Bring an officer to the Fathom King. Choose someone who has finished their business on the Z and might be willing to stay in the king's court. Probably someone who likes fish. Fathom King wishes you to witness the death of something that is the oldest of its kind in return. And then find the fruit of the tree which will not die. So we probably have to go to both Mount Nomad and the Tree of Ages. The Tree of Ages, I'm assuming, will have the immortal fruit. But we don't know where any of that's at. There's this whole area over here we've not looked at. So this is Varkas. We have some stuff we're working on in Varkas. It just takes a little minute to get through, because you can only be there for what is in game 24 hours, and then you get kicked out and you can't come back. So I think what we'll do is we'll cut through this way. We'll stop by the Isle of Cats. What part is that? Do we stop at this point? Yeah. This is the mushroom. Okay, so that's the big mushroom. So yeah, we'll stop. We'll head this direction, I guess, and we'll see what adventures await us. I'm assuming the mountain is probably up this way somewhere. With Wither and Codex and everything. So if that's the case, then yeah, so we'll head this way, we'll see if the Tree of Ages is that way, and kind of keep it trucking, because I don't think we've got too much going on just yet. Other than the outrunning pirates that occasionally ask for attention. So that's the Haven. No. No. You have a question mark, you don't see me. The Rat Barge. Distant bells, so we've got our token back. Oh, what's happening? Sailors at the rail call softly. Something swims beneath the ship. I saw it looking up at us, one says, his voice a tremble. We don't look at that. Whatever's down there, it's best not to know. They'll forget soon enough. Lost one terror. Good. The fin nodal vortex. I'll pass. Alright, so let me cut our light on. Where are we? Okay. No, don't, Man, there's like nothing out here, huh? Discovered a flourishing of years? What does that mean? Oh, like a little outcropping? I love that all the outcroppings have names. Flourishing of years. Oh, that's the name of the statue. Eep. Laughter from the foredeck. Okay, so now we want to head down towards the Isle of Cats. We'll cut our light on so they count as orange. Yeah, me too, and the names are so fun, right? They're very creative. Is that the Isle of Cats? Where are we at compared to... Oh, we're completely missing the Isle of Cats. I can't remember if there was something I needed to bring back to the Isle of Cats, or... I think that's the Isle right there. Yeah. The Isle of... or Port Cavendish. Oh, right, with the roses that aren't roses. Yes. Oh, this place is a little horrifying, but it's fine. It'll be great. Absolutely. They aren't roses. They're well, if I'm not mistaken, they're kind of people. So we'll compile a report. And this is like a place of kings, or not kings, of pirates, and then and then there's the like the pirate king is here, and yeah, I have the pirate king's notice of 2. Oh, that's right. Okay, the shipment of red honey is what we're kind of looking for. Cavendish. Let's go look at the lamplighter bees. Oh, we don't have an offer. A meeting with the abbess. She's always interested in news from London. Oh, let's go. We have news from London. You recite your news to the abbess, your voice stuttering every now and then in the cool silence of her office. Her face is entirely obscured by her thick veil. It is impossible to read her reactions. Nonetheless, you must have pleased her. She orders one of her novices to load your ship with casks of mushroom wine. We could take that to Vinderbite! The abbey overlooks the rose garden, and so you make a point to linger at the windows. The roses bloom lush and wanton, each petal the color of sunset. A tall woman in a golden veil picks her way between the thorn bushes. Good! Locked with 5 fuel. No, we're fine. We're good. We've got kind of a thing that we didn't know we needed. Honey tongue. Sure. Go to the brothel and honey den. Let's see. Entering the brothel is like sliding into the dream of a surface orientalist. Jewel embroidered cushions, bright silk drapes, gilded statues of elephants, sun bears, and clouded leopards. Silver censers release curling plumes of rose-scented smoke in the air. The courtesans are red-lipped and kohl-smudged. When you catch their eyes, they smile back at you with professional interest. Let's see, we can come for the Z Captain. We know what the red honey is. Okay, so there's nothing we can grab just yet. I should warn you, there is no story involving the Isle of Cats in which you do anything to make the place any less awful. Continuing to engage with the island will only draw you deeper and deeper into taking part in its nasty business. I made the mistake in thinking there was a way to do some good there, and got way too deep into it, hating each step of the way. Ooh, fascinating. See, I'm a person of horrible curiosity, no matter what. So I'm forever tempted to continue doing things here. Just so I can't. Oh, no, I have enough. Oh, a key with cage garden. Yeah, I don't have any keys for the cage gardens. So, oh, okay, so that must be why. With 5 fuel, I don't want to risk. We just got 5 fuel, so we're not gonna take that. I don't think. But we have the mushroom wine that the folks at Vinderbite like, so we can head way the heck up there again eventually. Plus we have the restaurant recommendation from the one guy. So now we can continue heading this direction and avoiding more pirates. Look at the map. Okay. So once we hit this edge, we have no idea where anything is. Oh, we only have 6 supplies. Why? Wait a minute. Go back. Why do we only have 6 supplies? We started with some. Oh, the hunger! Oh, dude, that's right. The hunger tracks up much higher because we haven't. Oh. Okay, let me drive all the way back and see if we can get some food supplies. Shops. Yes, okay. They're expensive, but it's fine. We got 13, 14, 15, that's fine. There, okay. Now we can continue. The writer who wrote the list of cat segment kind of made the leaders into Mary Sue's. Whenever they cross paths with another story in the game, they seem to kind of dunk on it. Oof. Okay, let's go this. Go right here. Now we enter this. Oops, I've hit the wrong key. Spine towers, rear in the lights of false stars. Wow, you can see nothing at all. No! No, Mr. Moray! No! It's not Mr. Me, Mr. Moray. With the jaws that have extra jaws. There are no islands. Why are there no islands? There's just the endless Z. Where are the islands? Big Scary. Yes. Ooh, the Autumn Islands. Some distance to the northwest. Slightly this way, then. The glim lamp at the prow fizzles and arcs. Okay, I'm here for the music. Some distance to the north. Oh, I'm passing it. Okay, hang on. Up this way. It's very pirate music, which I'm here for. The Autumn Islands. There's gotta be a port here somewhere. Leaden Point. No? Maybe? Have you explored the southern coast? Not quite. There's something over here. Melting Islands? Oh, and there's a port there, I think. We fed our crew. Mangrove College? Alright, so let's see. We've got Mangrove College. That was my Steam, not yours. I put it in offline mode. We will ignore the horrors. Oh, whoops, not that button. So let me show you. Here we go. So not quite. We ended up over in Varkas, which I really liked a lot. And then King Eater's Castle was wild. There was like a ghost ship over in this thing, but we didn't end up doing anything with it. We just kind of ran, as is the way. And then yeah, we hit Adam's Way, and we've hit this, which was like the big mushroom spot. But then, yeah, we're over here. Oh, I see. There's like a little port thing there. Oh no, that's a discovery thing. The port thing is those. But yeah. Okay, so let's go look at Mangrove College. A steaming sprawl of parasynthetic vegetation and a village. Barely a village. Hold walls, roofs in disrepair, stilts leaning dangerously. Looks to have been assembled by drunks in a hurry. Dock carefully. Okay. Engage an officer. Maybe's daughter. What? Hello, where are you headed? On second thought, I don't mind. Can I come aboard? Yes, I'm an engineer, but I'm an engineer in a hurry. Maybe's daughter is an engineer who increases Vale's iron and engine power. Oh, dang. Pick up a passenger. The Mangrove College is named for its scholars and philosophers. They've long abandoned civilized comforts for the life of the mind. Sometimes they want those civilized comforts back. What? Brought it to... Oh. Okay. Oh, okay, so they want, like, a story? No more than shady sort. Checkered character? Eat, drink, and be merry. Gather supplies. Into the Wispways? Oh, we can't do that. Take plenty of candles if you venture in. Unlock the mysteries of other lands. Mysteries of the Z. Compile a port report. Always. Sage scholars, philosophers, and naturalists. Poets, dreamers, here to pursue their rarefied ideals in a land of muddy fecundity? That's a word. It's definitely a word. All shall be well. The thinkers of the Mangrove College continue their untroubled and sedentary existence. New schools of philosophy are born and die like bubbles. Extraordinary poetries are written in water. The occasional retired pirate tries and fails to get invited to salons. Your hunger quality's gone. Good. Got new supplies. Good, good, good. Okay. We are going to eat, drink, and be merry. Let's see. The philosophers of the college are not hospitable, but this whole shoreline is bursting with fruit and edible fungus. Reach up and it falls into your hand. Pick it up and it's already fermented. An explosion of taste. Tart morals and moral tart. The salty tang of seaweed stew. A crawling berry that the locals assure you is a motile plant, not an insect. Eat your fill and drink contemplatively. We lost 10 terror. Nobody's daughter? Maybe rival. Maybe's daughter. Fascinating, sure. We'll pick up the maybe. Well, do we need an engineer? No, we have a chief engineer. Our tireless mechanic. Oh, I never put him in. He's supposed to be our first officer. Never put him in. I mean, she doesn't cost anything, so sure. Welcome aboard. If anyone comes looking for me, well, I'm not accepting callers. Can I trust you to pass that on? You don't want them to distracting me from my duties. Okay? Sure? Or no, this. Iron Vale's engine power. Fuel efficiency. So... We'll think about it. We've got 2 engineers on board now, so that's fun. Okay. So we will continue with our very curious exploration of the Mangrove College and the rest of the southwest side. Next time, I do believe Saturday we're going to be doing an art stream for finishing up Cabbage. Because we had started yesterday on working on some art of our boy Cabbage here in the corner. I think that's what we'll continue doing. I've gotten very excited and excitedly impatient after deciding that I wanted to keep doing him only on stream. So chat can witness their choice of glory. We lurking now got pulled into a work meeting, but thanks for sharing. Oh yeah! It will be... This is all good. Okay. You're ending, that's good timing. It is! I got to gotta find somebody to raid. So that's we're gonna find someone to raid. So we are going to let's see who's up to what. We got Duke. We got Bruce. We got Thrifty. But Duke is cooking. Dude, I want to see what Duke is cooking. We're gonna raid Duke and see what he's cooking, man. South Korean food? Ooh, let's go. We're gonna start our raid. Thank you guys, of course, for coming out. It's been fun. It's always such a delight to come swing through and to see and hang out with you guys. So thank you for hanging out.